Donald Trump has made one of the most provocative decisions of his presidency by officially declaring Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. It's triggered furious protests from Palestinians who also lay claim to the land and spark fears that he's provoking war. Andrew Lund reports from the Middle East.
With one short speech and one scribbled signature,
thank you very much.
More than 70 years of US foreign policy unravelled and a decades-old religious conflict was inflamed.
It is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
That recognition could dismantle years of peace negotiations between Israeli and Palestinian authorities over the status of Jerusalem and has many concerned that the US president has effectively declared war.
Today is a black day for peace.
These measures will lead to endless wars, says Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. From America's allies, there was swift condemnation. The British PM, the French President, the German Chancellor, all slamming the decision.
I'm concerned by any unilateral action by either side which could add to tensions.
Protests have broken out across Gaza, Turkey and Jordan. The United Nations has been forced to call an emergency meeting of the Security Council as it faces a global political crisis. And this is why. Jerusalem has been fought over for thousands of years. It's considered a key holy city in 3 of the world's main religions, Judaism, Islam and Christianity. In 1967, Israel seized East Jerusalem during the Six-Day War. Since then, attempts to reach a 2-state solution have centred around sharing the city, with Palestine recognised as an independent state. Now it appears any hope of that solution could be out the window.
This is a historic day. We're profoundly grateful for the president.
That decision to move the American embassy from here in Tel Aviv behind me to Jerusalem was one of Donald Trump's campaign promises. He's already instructed the State Department to begin relocation, which could take 4 years. It's a political gamble for the president. For more than 30 years, the US has acted as a key mediator for talks in the region, but now he's accused of sacrificing his own role as peacemaker for popularity back home. But he insists the time to act is now.
Old challenges demand new approaches.
And insists he is determined to get peace in the Middle East.
God bless Israel, God bless the Palestinians, and God bless the United States.
Andrew Lund, 9 News.
Well, with a stroke of his pen, Donald Trump has thrown the Middle East into turmoil by declaring Jerusalem to be the capital of Israel. The move has outraged Palestinians who also claim the disputed city, with terror group Hamas saying the president has opened the gates of hell.
A tale of two cities, as the Star of David and Stars and Stripes are projected onto the old city of Jerusalem. Palestinians take to the streets. Both expected reactions to this.
It is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
7 decades of international policy changed in an instant.
This is nothing more or less than a recognition of reality.
Palestine sees a different reality, where East Jerusalem would be the capital of a future Palestinian state.
It's going to be a grave mistake. Grave mistake. It will not bring any stability, peace, but rather chaos to the region.
World and regional leaders, including NATO allies and the Pope, had warned the president against this decision. It's now being described as a symbolic slap to the face to millions of Muslims and a gift to the Jewish people.
We're profoundly grateful for the president for his courageous and just decision.
President Trump's also broken ranks with more than 80 other nations that have embassies in Israel, following through on a campaign promise.
We will move the American embassy
from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
We will not be taking steps to move our embassy.
America set to be isolated in one of the world's oldest cities and longest running disputes. In the United States, Mike Amor, 7 News.